Hello everyone and welcome back to Genshin Impact. This is BJD Sensei. How we doing, guys? Alrighty, let's get the show on the road. I did my dailies before I logged on. I apologize for not streaming yesterday. I had fully intended to, and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna lay down and watch this YouTube video right here. Yeah, I woke up 3 hours later. Whoops. And then 3 hours later is bedtime, so I went back to bed. Anyways, I've been out of it the last couple of days, really tired. I'm getting ready to go on vacation, which just means I'm staying home, but I keep doing the wrong button. But it does mean I have a ton of work to do at work, so, like, this stream isn't going to go super long, maybe an hour and a little more than an hour, because I have to get up at 4 a.m. Because weather-wise, there was an issue with the truck. The weather caused it to miss, so I have to go in and do it on Friday. Yay! So that's going to be fun. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I think this is Dehya's story. But yeah, I gotta go in tomorrow and do truck. And then a Saturday, I just gotta make it through Saturday, and then I'm officially on vacation. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna be lazy. For those of you who follow my channel, you know I usually do 7 days to die on Friday. I start in on making the videos I want to make on Friday. I'm not gonna do that. Because my first video goes up Monday, and I don't have to do them all at once for once. I don't have to do a big group. I could actually, theoretically, do them the day I put them up, and then, you know, that'd be the one time ever if you guys suggested something, it would get done at the same time. But that would be too much light work. I know me, I'll just do them in groups. One thing okay, not sure what I just ran into. I do have the Archon quest too, so there's a good chance I could run into both of them.
Paimon's trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list?
Food.
Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. Paimon would know the aroma of biryani anywhere. Let's go get some. We can still add it to the list.
Well, if it isn't the traveler,
It is Dehya, and
wasn't expecting.
Hello there.
Dunyarza.
It's been quite a while.
Huh, so you two are still hanging out together. Dehya, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard, not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends. The Homayanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous, so me and the other mercs never pass them up.
I told Dehya to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dehya wasn't around.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming. Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dehya. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes yet.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry, though. There'll always be next time.
But she said they'll treat you to the best dishes. Paimon can't believe you can still refuse that.
But wait. Didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? Why don't you just take me with you today, when you leave? There are so many places I still haven't visited yet.
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
Oh, come on. Not this again. That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time, and I promise I'll plan the best trip ever for you.
All right, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go. Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, have you been delaying our trip because you've run into...
Nah, are you kidding?
He's a horrible liar.
Did you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know. I wouldn't pry any further if you're willing to swear on what you just... But if something really is bothering you, then just tell me.
Oh, looks like Junior's out with...
You're too perceptive, my lady. Seems... I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. Mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme.
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though. We're still friends.
My lady... You're not gonna... Alright, I'll share what I know. Let's go some...
Okay, then.
Okay,
Anyway.
let's talk here.
Never mind.
Just try not to draw any extra
I
attention.
guess I hadn't have to do anything.
As you may already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and a complex organizational structure. Many mercs are no different than me. My brigade is called the Blazing Beasts. We're not a large group, but every member... However, not all Eremite brigades are like mine. Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the sake of Mora. The most notorious is a faction known as Deshret's Relic.
Deshret's Relics? Judging from the name, they must really look up to...
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar. They're one of the groups under the Relic's banner.
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Yeah, they weren't friendly at all.
Deshret's Relics is composed of many smaller brigades like Ain al-Akmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders to all brigades under his control. On any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than Dekan al-Akmar.
Dekan?
I think it means beard or something. Believe me, it's a really stupid name. I found it insufferable for years. Anyway, the real issue is that Dekan al-Akmar is led by my father, Kusela.
Say what now?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety now. But what did they do?
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents. We're talking hundreds.
Hundreds?
Yep. The scenes tend to be quite gruesome, too. They strip the victims of all their... Not only have they targeted merchant caravans and ordinary citizens, but other mercenary brigades as well.
That's beyond terrible. They won't even spare their own kind.
I don't know how Deshret's Relic sees it. All I do know is that Dekan al-Akmar has become more and more aggressive over the last few years. If I don't do something about them, then even my brigade or the people of Aru village could become their next target. I just wish I knew what's driven him to do this.
Yeah. How can your father do such terrible things?
I don't know. People change. He's always been pretty pathetic. But at least in the past, there were still a few lines that he wouldn't cross.
That's setting the bar pretty low.
I mean, if he was even remotely decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and cut all ties with him? He was loud and foolish, with no real sense of purpose. Instead of doing anything useful, he spent most of his time drinking and chasing after women. Of course, the other brigade members were just like him. Their ruckus would go on night after night.
Sounds like a nightmare.
What about your mother? Did she ever step in to stop them?
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother.
I'm sorry, Dehya.
It's all right, my lady. That's pretty common in mercenary circles. Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women? I was the result of one of those encounters with some random person. He told me that he wasn't sure who my mother was. And in any case, she never came to see. He'd say, "You'll be fine as long as you remember to stick with Dad." But even then, he left most of the parenting to the brigade. But the problem was that he had terrible taste. He only knew a few stories, and even those tended to be pretty stale. They were tales of desert warriors defeating dragons in the forest, or stories of mercenaries rescuing princesses from rebel armies.
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe the first or second time around, but after about 20 repeats, they started to get... He seemed to think those stories were the best things ever, though. He was so into them that he'd call the whole brigade over and make them perform. Even the toys he gave me would all be story props. I'd get helmets, shields, and toy swords. It was only much later when I realized that the shows were more for him than they ever were for me.
What an interesting guy.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty childish. But that was something I could just shrug off. Until I grew up and learned the true face of Deshret's relics for myself. Looting, blackmail, violence, and fraud. They not only accepted such heinous acts, they would even openly boast about them. No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his cronies were more like the bad guys that needed to be taken down. Did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of me, I would never know?
I think I can understand your feelings. The difference...
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind. I'm not investigating them due to any bitter feelings I still have towards my father. I just want to protect those that are close to me. Yeah, I told the boys to gather as much information as they could. Most of the...
I see.
It is, but every mercenary lives life on the edge. It's a lifestyle that I enjoy.
That may be true, but it'll be impossible for the...
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
What should we do? They both have...
Huh? But there's no need for you to get caught up in this mess, too.
Yes, there absolutely is. It means I get to play the game.
Well, she's super tough, so if she went into the desert with you, then Paimon bets the problem will be solved in no time.
I'm inclined to agree. I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took her... I'll wait for news from you in the city until then.
I'm honored that you... All right, then let's get moving. Our first stop will be Caravan Rebot.
Yay, we can go see Candace. Yay. Anywho, now that I've been distracted for quite a long time, yeah, so, just so you guys know, I think we're not gonna be doing much more Dragon Quest Builders 2. Once I'm done with the pre-records, because let's face it, they get views. They get views, not a lot, but they do get views. But most people seem to like the 7 Days to Die more. And the other thing with that one is, it's one of those games, man. I like to play it in big-ass chunks, and I cannot make videos like that. Because, well, you'll know if you've... Oh, I don't want to teleport that close and automatically start it. Let me go here. I just don't want to automatically start it, you know? Because I want to talk to you guys a bit, too. So what happened was, like, so I'll stop playing, but I want to still play, but I don't want to record anymore. So I end up, like, putting in another 6 hours. Which isn't too bad. Because a lot of it's going to get resources and stuff like that. But what you realize is after the second place, you go to the third place. Name escapes me. Moonbrook, right? Moonbrook is freaking long, man. A long chapter. And I remember there's another chapter after that that's even longer. And I'm like, bro, that's going to be like hundreds of episodes just to get through the various stuff. I'm like, because I'm in Moonbrook right now, and I put maybe 12 hours into it one day. I think it was Monday I was playing it before I streamed. And I'm like, oh my god, this is going to take forever. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not getting a ton of views. I'm like, maybe I'll just do this on the side. So I'm trying to think of something else to play. And I have a few ideas of stuff I'd like to do. Because I still love to do crafting and stuff. I am on the fence. I'm sitting there going, maybe I should mod the crap out of Fallout 4 and do that. And I'm like, I don't know. So, I mean, I'm on vacation, so any of those options might come onto the table. We'll find out. But I'm not 100% sure. I know I want to switch it out. I just don't know what to what. But Friday, unless there's a huge demand, Friday, tomorrow, should be the last episode of Dragon Quest Builders 2. If there's a lot of demand, I might make a few more episodes sporadically placed further into the game. We'll see. But 7 Days to Die is definitely going on for a while. I'm probably going to have to shut up now because she's probably going to want to talk again.
Hey, Dehya, you're back.
Yep.
Are these two friends of yours? Likewise. There's no need to be so formal with us. We're a pretty casual crew. Anyway, since we've got a newcomer, let me fill you in on what the Khan al-Ahmar's been up to lately. They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, even their own now have become acceptable. They even attack other relics brigades, just the same as any other mercenary brigade.
Even the most ferocious beasts still protect their own. But it sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
That's right. Once they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, they sell it off to a different brigade, or turn to merchants on the black market. A portion of their profits is immediately exchanged for more food and weaponry to be used in their next violent operation.
That's terrible!
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder why they're so desperate for Mora. A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a while, and even disguised ourselves as merchants to conduct trade with them. We were able to learn a few things from the exchange. Rather than saying they're out to plunder and hoard Mora, it'd probably be more accurate to say that they're experiencing an internal power struggle.
Wait, a power struggle?
You heard me right. The vast majority of their victims are mercenaries from the other brigades of Deshret's relics. If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between the different brigades within the relics. That's the only plausible. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps. Oh, one last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as the Khan al-Ahmar became more and more active, Deshret's relics as a whole became a lot weaker.
It sounds mighty strange to me too. Harun, you can leave the rest of the investigation to us. Gotta say though, I didn't expect you to go on a whole undercover mission during the few days I was gone. Sounds like you...
Nah, it was nothing. We're just as concerned about the situation as you are. The Khan al-Ahmar is your father's crew after all.
What he said. Besides, Dehya, haven't you done more dangerous things than all of us combined? What we did is nothing compared to your experience.
Yeah. And while they went to talk with Khan al-Ahmar, I took a look at the last camp they attacked. Any survivors of the attack were already long gone. There was nothing of value left in the camp.
Ah, Hisham and Khalaf.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Rebat. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special vibe from her. Now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you, we can also
Hey, what about Paimon?
Oh, you're also planning to tag along with them?
Of course! Paimon is the traveler's most important guide.
Oh, in that case, then you'd better take care of her too, Dehya.
Don't underestimate Paimon!
Don't worry about her. She may look tiny and helpless, but she's been through... Even if she had only survived on sheer luck, then that alone would still make her quite formidable.
I had no idea.
Oh, one other thing, Dehya. When you're free, why don't you update the deputy about your We held another recruitment event a few days ago, but everyone only came to see the Flame Main. You weren't around at the time, so people were pretty disappointed to only find our crew of rough, unkempt guys. The deputy put a lot of effort into the event, but it was basically for nothing. Only a few people...
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to bring him some great liquor next time. I left in a hurry and I could...
Gotta admit, I can understand their disappointment, though. You're our brigade's... Now, if only the deputy could figure out a way to bring a few more smoking hot members into our ranks.
Keep dreaming. Remember the last time I invited a couple gals into the brigade? You all just froze up with your mouths gaping like a bunch of scarecrows. The awkward silence and weird expressions left quite the impression on them. They were originally interested in joining us, but after that, they both told me they were too uncomfortable to...
Hey, didn't we agree to never bring that up again?
Huh? Wait, are you serious? Why have I never heard about this?
I don't think you were part of the brigade yet.
Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that and you weren't even gonna tell me?
All right. We can tell you about...
Hey, don't you try to change the subject. You and Hisham get your butts over here and tell me everything right now.
Are they always like this?
More or less. There aren't many rules or graces when it comes to mercenaries. We're used to just speaking our mind. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that doesn't put an end to it, then you just challenge them to a fight. But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously. Being direct and getting it all out of your system as soon as things come up is better than keeping everything bottled up. That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on them. It's hard to stop once you get used to it. Though, I can never do that when I'm with the homie. Hey, knuckleheads! Can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
Yeah, you hear her, Holof? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. All you gotta do is wait and ambush them in the evening.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my regards to...
Will do. You stay...
Not for nothing, but I know a mercenary female that could join up. Jet's available. Or she will be when I can finish up her quest. Just saying. Speaking of that, I'm just going to pop over for a split second. But I think I got to do something else to unlock another quest for Jet. But yeah, Jet totally got to be a playable character at some point. Although, I don't know. I still think she'd make a good NPC. Give it a freaking Aramite, dual guitar dancer. Those things, those are cool. I will say it does seem like, I mean, they have the option to put in new weapons now. Teleport, please. Because, you know, the enemies at least can do them, so they got the moveset for certain things, like the chakram that the one of the Aramites uses, and they have the ones with the guitars, so... Or Katars, how do you pronounce that? I'm not sure. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas of things I want to do.
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of
Shush,
lightning.
Raiden. Talk to Yellen instead. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff I'm thinking about, and there was a few games I was interested on PlayStation Plus that I might try out. There's a lot that might happen. Like I said, I'm on vacation. I'll be bored. Because I do that. I'd rather be bored and doing nothing than bored at work, you know? I'll take these. Thank you. I didn't really need them, but I took them anyways. Okay, what's this one? This is going to be the old ambush thing, so I'm going to have to forward the time till nighttime or something. I would assume. Figured I'd start the story, you know?
This should be the place. Let's find a spot.
Okay.
It's gonna come down to a fight one way or another.
No need to worry.
I'm not worried about that. What I meant is that we probably shouldn't go too hard on the enemy, after all.
Oh, at least they did it for me. I didn't have to stop and wait for the damn time to change.
Here they come. You ready? Let's not give them a chance to react. And
Okay. What? Well, I'll tell you in a sec. Oh, okay. I get to try a day out. Okay.
Feeling lucky today?
Shine down!
I don't need any tricks. I just shoot you with this.
You want this?
There is no escape!
Scatter!
Busted!
Alright, bye, boys. Yeah, I mean, Day isn't going to work in this party anyways, because I already had to get rid of somebody that used fire.
You're the Flame Mane.
good. That saves me an introduction. All right, time for a little talk. Are you buddies with Dakana Lakmar now? Tell me.
You know the code of being a mercenary just like everyone else. The first rule is to never divulge key information about our employer. What makes you think I'd talk?
That might have worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation. Think about it, though. What's your reputation worth if you won't have the other tools you need to succeed in this line of work? Tools like, I don't know, your limbs or eyes? You've got 5 seconds. You might want to think twice about how much your employer's information is worth to you.
Whoa!
I'm not joking around. We can do this the easy way or the painful way. 2 seconds.
I'll save you the trouble.
Huh? Are you crazy? He tried to bite off his own tongue. Quick, search the area for any first aid supplies.
How did we know his name?
Definitely didn't expect him to go that far. Thankfully, the wound wasn't too deep, and he just passed out from the pain.
But why would he be so extreme?
I just wanted to test his mettle. You can get a lot of mercenaries to talk just by threatening them. I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much pain just to deny us some intel.
Well, he's out cold for now. We could wait for him to wake up, but maybe it's not a good idea to interrogate him any further.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be a waste of time to interrogate him again after that. He might just hurt himself. There are lots of goods around here.
I'm not. That looked like fun. Okay, so now you're gonna make me look in the boxes. Okay, I'm gonna look in this. I'm gonna look in this box. Boxes with weapons. Right. Check the transport. What's the transport got? Daily necessities. Okay, that sounds good. What's in the bag? Cutscene is what's in the bag. Who knew?
We found a piece of paper with a bunch of names on it.
Let me take a look. If this really is a merchant caravan, they should have a record of their transaction. Yep. I see an entry for Dakana Lakmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and Takriti. All familiar names. Dakana Lakmar has been trading for a hefty supply of food, weapons, and medicine. It seems that in the past, they used to receive some canned knowledge as well. This caravan is just one link in their logistics chain. Once in the rainforest, the caravan will exchange the looted goods for Mora. That person will then pack the caravan full of necessary goods, which will then be brought right back to Dakana Lakmar. Wait, why is there no Mora value recorded for the final transaction?
No value?
Yeah, every transaction before the last one was marked with an exact amount of Mora, but the final one, where they paid for everything to be brought back to the desert, was simply marked as delivered. Perhaps. But they couldn't have known how much they would make off selling the loot. Do they not care about profit margins at all? Anyway, the next part's the records of the goods themselves. There are a lot of entries. Everything was probably sourced from the rainforest. Huh?
What's wrong?
Shazamon Homayani?
Who?
Homayani? You mean Dunyarzad's family? Could it just be another...
I'd be surprised to find someone with the exact same first and last name. Shazamon Homayani is Dunyarzad's father, and the head of the Homayani family. Just what the heck is going on here? I'm sorry, you're right. I'll consider what we found and not... But what this piece of paper confirms is that the Homayani family...
What if the Homayanis have been kept in the dark and don't know they've been...
That's a possibility. But if that was the case, why is this caravan specifically named Shazamon as their person of contact? They could have just as easily bought goods such as food and medicine directly from Caravan Ribat or Port Ormos. Yeah, funding violence and looting. The brigade gets the...
But why would he do something like this?
I honestly have no idea. I've been to their estate many times, and I've never known... The only potentially large expenditure I could think of would be the treatment cost for Dunyarzad's Elazar. Maybe they but that's still just a speculation. I don't think the master would stoop so low to make... You're probably right. I know my lady's personality.
But what should we do now? All we found is just...
If you ask me, we already... I'm not worried. It's too early to make a verdict yet. Let's go find my lady again. We'll tell... If we're lucky, we can not only figure out the mystery of this paper...
Dehya, are you sure this is the best decision? What if instead of getting the help...
I've considered that possibility. But even still, I want to tell her what we found. She showed genuine concern for me when we first brought up the topic. That's not how I deal...
You're right. Paimon wants to trust...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going back. Yay! Hey, that was the first part. What did I get? Oh, just an item. Okay. Wait, there were a couple of sparklies. I wanted to grab those. So yeah, the only problem with these story live streams is I don't really get to talk a lot because they're talking. There's also a new Archon quest too, so that's something I got to get around to at some point. Theoretically, at one of these days, we're gonna get whatchamacallit? We're gonna get Intertwined Fates for all the Archon quests we've done. But I thought that was 3.5. Maybe that's 3.6. I don't know. We should start getting the drip marketing. I think already started. At least the beta went up for, or if it hasn't, is going to go up soon for Kave and Baizu. I think they are. The two guys that are going to be in 3.6. Not to say I don't like guy characters, but yeah. If I know there's girls coming up later that I'm more interested in, just saying. Just saying. I don't think I'm rolling on 35. I know I'm not rolling on 3.5.
We're back, my lady.
I think 3.6 is might be out too, depending on who else
You're
is there.
back a lot sooner than I expected. You mustn't have run into any trouble then.
Actually, we are still investigating. It's just that we've discovered something.
I see. The clues you found have led you...
Something like that. Yeah.
You all look a little dispirited. Why don't you discuss it with me? Maybe...
It's okay, my lady. It's not so much about me being upset with my father or anything like...
So something is wrong. Even the on any other day,
Traveler's
Paimon
always
already
quiet.
waved to me with a smile and shouted. So tell...
Well?
My lady, please prepare yourself for what we're going to...
The master. Okay. I understand. My father...
Yeah, it makes as little sense to us as it does to you. I've never doubted the Master's integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous... Maybe he's not actually aware of the full story, and just stumbled into the deal by accident.
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
Huh? You mean you feel the same?
Thank you for sharing all this information. Since you've told me everything you know, I should also tell you, in the past, I thought that my father hired a bodyguard. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30.
About that. Well, the Homayanis really needed bodyguards, so they reached out to the Blazing Beast. Later, the Master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever seen, and that he offered me a pile of Mora, so...
Well, but that didn't really answer my question. It just...
maybe the Corps of 30 just didn't have anyone available, or maybe someone I think I get what you're saying. You think none of...
Precisely. At first glance, nothing seemed strange or out of place. If my father had always been in contact with the Khan al-Akmar...
You mean the goal all along was to get...
No, that's too much of a stretch. I cut all ties with my...
But that still doesn't rule out the possibility that your father has still been trying...
So, the Master was not likely an innocent victim in all of this?
Sorry we put all of this on you so suddenly, Dunyarzad.
It's okay, Paimon. I should actually be... Regardless of his reasons, if my father has truly been funding a
But is that really the... My father has committed many atrocities and deserves all the punishment that he has coming to him. I have zero sympathy for him. However, the Homayani family has treated me with... If we decide to investigate this further, we could end up implicating the entire
Dehya.
It's alright, Dehya. If anyone were to ask, you could always just...
You don't have to do that, my lady. I'm not conflicted because I'm afraid of taking responsibility.
Hey! It's still too early to give up hope! What was the thing about friendship again? Right, yeah, trust!
Good one, Paimon, not knowing what you were saying.
Besides,
Good girl.
there's no point on getting all riled up before we've confirmed all the facts.
Thank you, everyone. That makes a lot of sense. I guess I should always remember. In which case, my lady, could you ask the
Sure thing. I also hope he'll be able to give us...
Usual place?
Good, I don't know where's the usual place? I forgot. It was so usual, I forgot where the hell it is. Also, I should keep an eye out for sparklies, because they know I like sparklies. Sparklies. I should actually stop into one of these places, because they keep adding stuff and I never shop here, so. Do you have anything new? No, peach, salt, pepper. Just looking for anything I don't own a lot of. Nah, I'm doing good on that. Okay, you're all set, buddy. Ooh, but you have sparklies. Which is a book. What's a smithy doing with a book? How do you make a book in a smithy? Just saying. How are you going to explain that to me? Where am I going? Right there. Okay. Well, I'm going to go stop in the tea joint, too, and see if there's any new recipes that I haven't gotten yet. Ooh, but there's a sparkly right. Where? Wait, I saw one. Might have been the sunlight. It was the sunlight, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the sunlight. I'm just stopping in the bar for a quick shot before I start. Nah, I'm not. I'll drink. My drinking days are long over. I haven't drunk in about, probably 10 years. I don't think I've had it. I don't even think I had one at my birthday party. Hey, Jafar! I didn't really want to talk to you. I made the mistake of thinking you were going to sell me something, so that was a mistake on my part. You're the one I want to talk to. You have any new recipes? Can I see the menu, bro? Got any new recipes? You do! Give me this. And give me this one, too. Scented meatballs. Do I actually want anything? Oh, yeah. Give me 10 flour. Might as well. How am I doing on bacon? Sausage. Yeah. Oh, we could use more of that. Just because I don't feel like making it. Fish I have. Crab I have. Star shrooms I got. And I'll buy these too. Can't take it that much. Alright, I got all the new recipes. That's what I came in for. Let me learn those right now real quick. Something else to do. There they are. How much longer I got on that? I got 10 days. Okay. I have to keep an eye on that. Don't want that to go away. Yeah, I was looking at... before I go on with the story. Yeah, Bennett, Colley, and Barber. No, I'm not. I mean, I'm guaranteed my next 5-star, so I could get either one of these. You know, but I don't really want. I know I didn't like him too much. Dehya, I don't know. She's going to standard after this, so I'll probably end up getting her by accident. So I'm like, whatever. And then we have, what, Shenhe on the other one, and I forget who the other one is? Ayaka. Which, yeah, I'm cool. I'll have to see who's on the back half of 3-6. Rumor is, though, Nahida's due for a rerun. I guess. It's like... the rumor was it's probably going to be Nilo and Nahida, but I don't know. We'll see. Not sure I'd jump on Nahida, but...
Thank you for coming, sir. Please allow me to introduce these two. This is the Traveler, and next to her is her travel companion, Paimon.
Ah, yes, my daughter
Textures!
has mentioned them from
Load
time to
textures,
time.
please!
It's a privilege to finally meet them in person.
Oh, thank you. Your clothing was hurting my eyes.
We may skip all the pleasantries for now. What is the important matter you wish to discuss with me today?
Well, we wanted to bring this transaction record to your attention. There's some...
So, that's what you found? Huh.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like an explanation.
Well, It's a long and difficult story. What I do know, though, Dehya, is that the truth will bring you no solace.
Wait, me?
Yes, I understand perfectly why you came to see me. And I am, but knowledge always comes at a price. And your father, Kusela, and I both. Of course, you have the right to seek and learn the truth. The facts of this matter may reduce everything you've built for yourself into sand. If you must proceed, then Kusela's heartfelt efforts will also fade into the wind.
His heartfelt efforts? I've made it this far in life without a single drop of my... I have my own ideals and ways of looking at the world, as well as people and causes that I've chosen to cherish and fight for. I came here today to support you as the head of the Homiyani family.
I understand. Our family once needed to take a trip to the desert when Dunyarzad was just a baby. They had superior numbers and quickly overpowered our bodyguards. When all seemed... Those Eremites were Kusela's brigade, Dekan al-Ahmar. Kusela's men told me that the attackers were Eremite mercenaries, just like themselves. I was shocked. Kusela was grinning and walked over to play with baby Dunyarzad. She was startled by his unfamiliar face and...
Really?
He said that he had no particular reason to help us. We started talking about our children, and I said to repay his kindness. I hired his brigade to...
So, that's what happened.
It was many years before I saw him again. I almost didn't recognize him the next time he came knocking on my door.
Thin dude.
The man I knew to be strong and healthy had been reduced to a...
So, what happened to him? He was perfectly fine when I left the brigade.
I'm not too sure myself. The only thing that didn't change was his cheery disposition. He then suddenly asked me if Dunyarzad, now that she had grown. At the time, Dunyarzad was going through a particularly severe bout of her Elazar. There was no need for... But he kept coming back to the topic. Come on, it never hurts to be... I was completely lost at first, until he recommended the Blazing Beast.
So he was the one who recommended...
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but it was clear that he saw Deshret's relics as an... He was already beyond redemption, but he hoped that he would be able to detach his... If Dehya could stay in my house and keep working as a bodyguard, then...
And that's why you offered her such...
Yes, but not just because of that. From the moment... And that's also why I tried to persuade you to stay when you asked for permission to leave. Kusela saved my daughter and I all those years ago in the desert.
He was always like that. Acting...
Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dehya's fees. I refused to take... Eventually, I just accepted them as a token of his gratitude. And that... The letter contained a request to help him by...
Wait! Isn't that around the time that Dekan al-Ahmar...
That's right. When I started to hear some nasty rumors, I became... But by then, he was no longer receptive to my requests to talk. If I had to guess, it's probably because he does... That thought occurred to me as well. I figured that he probably came to me for... After some deliberation, I decided to send him some food and medicine. I am aware that even such a reduced gesture of support could lead to... In the end, it probably was the wrong decision.
If you can, please tell me where he is. None of the things he's doing right now make any sense if he's just trying to keep me from getting... If all he wants to do is steer clear of me, then maybe he shouldn't have brought me into this world in the first...
Oh no,
I'm just angry because I can't wrap my head around any of his actions. Another way? I don't know. I knew him, but I guess you do have a point. We haven't uncovered the whole truth yet.
I'll do my best to help. Of course, anything between the two of you would need to be resolved. I don't know Kusela's exact whereabouts. Outside of supplying his brigade with some good... However, there's a man on the list named Jawed. He used to be a mercenary in the desert, and he's responsible for supplying weapons and liaising with the Dekan. I've heard that he likes to have a few drinks alone and enjoy the cool wind.
Understood. Thank you, sir.
I'll stay and be with my father here. To be honest, my father has indeed done something wrong, but if I think about it, I feel like our only course of action is to turn everything we know over to the core of Third.
Yes, It's time to face my...
Okay. Go look for Jawad. Jawad outside the tavern at night, huh? Alright. Let's move it to nighttime. Nato Timo. Well, that's not too far. Let's go to 2000. It's 8 o'clock for all you people that are not on 24-hour time. Let's see if he's out here. Hey, look, it's Jawad. Glad he just didn't notice us all standing there in a big gaggle.
I know what you've been up to. Smuggling weapons to violent brigades in the desert while working for the Corps.
Shh. Keep your voice down. How do you know all that? Come with me. We should take this elsewhere. This place should do. All right. Back to my...
Don't worry about that for now. You know what kind of punishment...
Wait. There's no need to jump the gun. Let's talk to...
So what's in it for you anyway?
Well, I was a little tight on money at the time, and Kusela took good care of me in the past. I waited in my mind, and I couldn't find a reason to turn the opportunity down. I wouldn't only be helping my benefactor, but I could also...
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating Dukan al-Akmar. If you provide some help for us, then we might just put in a good word.
Hey, why don't we discuss this a little first? Listen, I made quite a bit of more of...
Shut it. My patience is running out. You should know when a mercenary is after something other than money.
All right, sheesh. But you gotta promise they're always on the move. Here's the spot they were at the left. Feel free to go have a look. I'm just telling you, though, it's not on me if they're not there anymore.
Sure. And then you can forget about any nice work.
Hey, come on. Now you're just being unreasonable.
Really? And how do I know you're not leading us straight into a trap?
All right, I get it. Why don't you go take a look, and if they're...
Now that's more like it. Let's move. And
Okay.
as for you, try to stick around the city until we get back. You don't want to...
Okay. Oh, he's all dejected now, man. That's rude. All right, hold on. I don't think it showed up yet. There it is. Where it at? It's in the desert, obviously. Teleport point? That one's below ground, so we'll do this one. Gives me a chance to look for any treasure chests I might have missed up here. I tend to do that. Although I thought I went over. I still haven't found one of the underground ones in the desert. I just don't like doing the desert underground crap because there's no map. And no map means no happy JD. I guess we can go quick, but I kind of want to see what's around here. I don't see anything amazing. Up here. Well, there's some dudes over there, but they ain't bugging nobody, so I'll leave them alone. Okay, well, that was closer than it appeared to be, apparently.
Seems like we're in luck. Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves.
I'm sure we won't. I'm sure they'll lead us out. Hi, guys.
I'm here to see Kusela. Tell him to get out here.
Dehya, why are you here?
Boy, she doesn't battery too good, huh? Hey, here, play with this. Here.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Shine down.
All right, bring in the next group. Yeah, this schmuck.
So you also need to stop us.
Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with you.
Lights out.
Scatter! Spring forth!
Take it easy.
Wow, you're the lone guy?
Quietly now.
Gloves off!
There's definitely a deeps. Definitely a deeps. I don't know, though. You're not selling me on her character.
She's so strong.
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want to take things too far. Just bring Kusela to me. There's no use hiding him anymore. Did you understand a single word I just said? Or do I need to bash your skull in some more?
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down for a second. Dehya, the boss can't come out and see you anymore. He died a long time ago.
What?
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least, that's what the old man wanted.
When did he die? What happened to him?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
So is that when you guys started acting up?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's Relics must pay in blood for what they did.
Let me start from the beginning. Dehya.
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable authority?
Those were a part of it, yes. But just those on their own weren't enough. They had another tool at their disposal. Regardless of whether they joined by their own will or were coerced, every person in Deshret's Relics were forced to leave a record of themselves at headquarters, whether it be their deepest sin, some unforgivable act, or their most immoral exploit. The record served both as a symbol of loyalty, and that's precisely it. Every one of us have a record. Me, Bashar, Tikriti, and all the boys who grew up with Dehya. But you, Dehya, you were never asked.
I never even knew.
You were probably the only person in all of Deshret's Relics who didn't know about it.
Ever since you were born, Boss had been trying to shield you from this Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing any nefarious acts. He said he'd take care of the dues we had to pay regularly. But in the end, he was just an ordinary... He was forced to go to headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records.
We all knew he was doing that for you. He wanted to get you out of this world, no matter...
And that's why he became a shell of himself and couldn't walk.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense.
Because you were too young at the time. How would you ever tell between wounds from a beating and wounds? When you left home after that final argument with him, he seemed to age by a decade overnight.
So, even the blade...
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you, you probably would have been reduced to a pulp before you ever left.
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. He was already pretty weak then. I suggested that he hand the role of leadership over to me, but he said there was no longer any need. His words made no sense to me. But that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through headquarters and razed everyone's records to ash.
Everyone gained their freedom that night. Many members fled, not just from our ranks. But how could we leave with a clear conscience? All of us who knew...
The boss can't have just died for nothing. Those heartless...
From that point on, the sole purpose of the big fire that Boss started was quite a blow to headquarters strength. It's given us the opportunity, even though we're outnumbered. We vowed to see our revenge through to the very end. There were people from headquarters who changed their names and went into hiding. Some fled to other... But we won't let any of them escape our wrath.
We've suffered plenty of losses as well. To keep... All we can do is exchange our loot for Mora, and then use that to get some... We forged Boss's handwriting and sent out many letters to his former friends. We were also able to attract many mercenaries who shared our goal. Deshret's relics have become weaker and weaker, and now...
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. We do not... Boss always loved his old-fashioned hero stories. Those tales, we used to always laugh at him for it. But in the end, as for me, I never considered myself a hero. We're all the lowest of the low, but maybe those hero stories he liked foreshadowed everything that was to come. The spirit of the hero touched all those he had saved. Maybe we were all just acting along with the play in the beginning. But as we acted, I'm sorry, Dehya. I know you always found us insufferable ever since you were young.
I'll go with you.
Huh? Dehya?
I grew up with these guys, and I know they're not bad people. It's just that all I know is that Deshret's relics... Furthermore, I want to go see the place for myself. I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to
Oh,
tag
no,
along.
we want to get involved. What are you,
do this on my
crazy?
own.
Yeah. Paimon feels like we'd only regret it if we don't see the...
Thank you.
I bet Boss would lose his mind if he...
Considering all the losses and injuries we sustained, we can't...
He can think whatever he wants, but the fact is...
Hey, I got 4 books out of it. Yeah, but you guys had good stuff. You guys had sparklies around. I want to see the sparklies. Sparklies! Sparklies. I saw the sparklies over here. I need sparklies. Sparklies? Sparklies? Wheat? Wheat? Come on, man. Oh, yeah, that's what I was after. And some iron. Yeah, and then there was some meat over here because the scorpion decided to get in my way. Alright, what do we got left? Where's this part? Wait a... Oh, boy. Okay. Alright, well... I think we're going to save the rest of this for another night. Because I have been streaming for about an hour. So I'm just going to wind down a little bit. And we can talk a little bit. You know, stuff like that. So I'm really surprised, though. And then this is going on 60... This is episode 64? Holy crap. I began going whole hog. But again, I've looked at the banners coming up that I know about. And I'm like, I'm getting near the point where I'm like, I kind of want to hold out for... actually want to see if this sparkly over here is real. But I'm actually getting to the point where I'm like, do I want to just hold out for Fontaine? Which is probably going to be, what, September or so? But I know a few of the leaked characters I've seen from that I'm interested in. Oh, there is a sparkly somewhere. Okay, okay. Stop with the hitches. Where are we going? Oh. Why did it get all dark and scary? That's why. Okay, we got one of these again. Oh, I'm fine with that.
Shine down.
These guys. I said get rid of these guys. Let's turn that on.
Gotcha. Game's up. Time's over.
Okay, you can take a frickin' hike, buddy. Okay, give me you. Give me you. That's one. Wow. Do not shoot me with shit. Okay, there's got to be more than one. There's one right there. I would have hit that. Oh, you son of a little bitch! Come here. You want to frickin' play?
Illusion shattered.
What? You guys want to play? Oh, also you're gonna just keep going through crap. Okay, you want to play? Where's your little friend at? It's all fun and games until you piss me off. Let me shoot shit now. Thank you. I got hit in the face for that. Okay, there's one up there. I think we got it. Yep. Oh, God, really? Not that. Anything but that.
Terminate!
Gotcha.
Shiver!
Come here, you damn dog.
Shine down.
Ah, you little pain in the ass.
Bleeding.
I need to bring back Raiden because I need to pop those damn, I need to pop those stupid things. I hate these little things, especially when it's got to be a damn dog. I hate the dogs. You eat that. Okay, you're done. You're done. Okay, everybody's back. Get her up. And wait a week.
Gotcha.
Oh, go away, little schmuck. Sometimes I hate these things. Alright, well, give me the treasure chest. Thank you.
A chest full of valuables.
Alright, now where's
Trove
the
of
sparkly at?
potential clues.
Where's the sparkly at? Where's the sparkly at? Oh, I'll take that. Okay, sparkly! Sparkly is where? Where's the sparkly? Ah, it's right under here. Okay. Alright, I can get rid of this one. Thank you. Woo, I hate those things sometimes. There's another one gone. Where's... let's go to this. Trying to find a few of these ones I left around. Yeah, but I know I want... Of the characters I've seen, I definitely know I want the... I definitely want the Archon. I'm not falling for that trick again. I still don't know about Nahida. I know she's powerful. I'm just not big on her character. Oh, wait. What? There's one in here?
Take it easy.
Where is it? Where are you? Where is you, though? Ooh. Okay, hold on. Ain't got no reason to be like that. Ain't no. Whoa, easy there.
Illusion shattered.
I meant to dodge, but I guess that wasn't happening.
What a drag. You can't run. Lights out. Now you shall perish. Detached from the...
Damn, man! Chill out. We do not need 14 of you. Chill the hell out. Do I have a good one? Damn, man. It's always tough dealing with 2 of these or 3 of these guys at once.
Judgment. Spring forth. Quietly now. These are about to get dicey. You can't run. Punishment.
Bastards! Holy crap. I did not want to deal with 2 of these guys. They're a pain. Oh, there's a really nice chest over here, though.
But a momentary distraction.
Okay, but really now, where's the sparkly at? It's up there. Okay. That's all I really came here for, but... I didn't even know this one was here for some reason. Left or right? Wait, what? I know it was here. I saw it. Where is it? Stay there. Oh, it's up there. Okay. So I need to go to this one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy now. Easy riding. Ain't gotta be crazy like that. Hey, hey, hey. What the hell? Nah, no, I don't want to die. I don't want to climb that one. I just want to slip off the edge. Ugh, boy, this is annoying. Okay, how do you want me to actually... This is frickin' annoying. They love doing these stupid things. I can just go up here. Maybe I can just fly over to it. Maybe. Alright, can you please stick to this? There you go. That's a good girl. Do it like that. Like that. Do it like that. Oh, it like that. Ah, ha, ha, I hate being on controller. Shit. It is so rotten being on controller sometimes. The sticks go crazy on you. Oh, this is annoying. It's like the sticks start wobbling when you go on something thin and they slip off the side or something like that. Yeah, see, you don't know which ones you're gonna stick to, or you walk up to the side, and then when you try to adjust, it just turns it a little bit. And it's like, nah, you didn't want to do that. You wanted to go the wrong way. That's just in a pain in the ass spot. It'd be so much easier if I could just climb up, and then you get up to this piece, and it's like, yeah, like that. Didn't go over it. Just stuck to it. Okay. Easy. 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 Okay, can I go this way? If I go this way, will I latch onto it? I better. There you go. That's all you had to do. You little cretin. Pain in the patootie. That was annoying. And that way. Okay. That was so annoying. Analog sticks will never be as good as the D-pad was for frickin' precision platforming. I don't care. They've always been crap because they tend to wobble. Alright, I'm staying up high until I can figure out where this thing is. I'm hoping it's just behind one of the musical instrument type deals. Because again, I just marked a lot of these. What's going on? Why it's so dark? Okay, wherever it is, if it's here, it should be down here. So I marked it on the map for a reason. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, we got bad guys. That's always a thing. Where is it? I wonder if I already got it. I get the distinct impression I already got it. Oh, that saved my ass, huh? Let me take this. Let me take this. I don't know. This one might be a bust. Are there any others? Any others that I marked off and I have not gotten? Also, I don't understand what this area, why this area is still blocked off. Maybe it's 3-6? If so, 3-6 is freaking tiny. But that's still a no-go zone over here. We are not allowed to enter this area. It is verboten. It's a weird area. I know it has to do with the withering and all that crap. Could be part of that stupid quest I'm doing too. But it is weird. Yeah, it's right over
Clear
here.
skies
You can see
do
it.
nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain.
Yeah, if I get too
Do you
close,
see
they're
that
gonna
tree?
turn me around, right?
Wait, you understand? So,
That's the edge of the
demonstration
map.
is not required. Good.
Is that a treasure chest down there that I never got? Could that be? Alright, well, what do you guys got with you? You got a big dude. You got a big dude. I gotta get rid of the big dudes.
Shine down!
Terminate!
Gotcha.
Big dude's gone. Okay, just a couple of archers.
Illusion shattered!
Scatter!
Nope, not getting hit by that. Oh yeah, stand in the fire. That's a good idea. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for playing.
Judgment!
Alright, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give me all this good stuff right here. All this good stuff. How did I miss this easy treasure chest? I don't know. But I did
That
miss it.
Pretty good.
Okay, so I cannot get close to this, obviously. There's a shrine right there, too. How close is this? Pretty freaking close. That's just weird. It's like, no, you cannot go past...
Why don't we explore the area ahead of us later.
How about you let me see what's over there, Paimon? You little bitch. I wanted to look this way. Thank you. I did not need to be run all the way back. God, she's annoying. It's like, oh, let's go this way. It's like, no, I don't want to go all the way back that way. What else is over here? It's a flower. Ooh, peaches. Peaches! I like peaches. Zatum peaches. Might as well take a look and see if there's anything else interesting around here. Hello? Defeat all opponents. Where are they? They are all these guys.
There is no escape. Ha!
Here comes the test.
Okay, I helped you. How are you doing, buddy? I don't know why I helped you, but I did. Alright, whatever. It's my weekly help this guy out thing, apparently. Okay, you got some dudes around here in the woods. Yeah, these are going to be crazy hard to find all the treasure chests here. Have I done this one? No. Okay, hold on. Well, hold on.
Illusion shattered. You can't run.
Busted.
Are you done? I was going to play the song of my people, but no, you're going to be a dick about it. Okay. Which one is this? Lowercase. Okay. Alright, now what do you got that needs to be busted open? Is there anything? Oh, there it is. Boop. Oh, that was easy.
Treasure.
Yeah, I'm always happy to take treasure. What am I at? For goodies. 4 days. I don't know why I was looking at that. 2 of these and 12 of them. Well, I'll go set this in a safe place and I'll go set these and turn those 2 in. Also, guys, just a heads up, there will be an episode of 7 Days to Die on Saturday. Because you know me, I don't like to start my recording sections of 7 Days to Die on a midday episode because I forgot what I was doing. So I played through the entire day. And we'll be starting on a new day. So that means Saturday you get an episode because I got an extra episode. Quite a ways away from this. Alright, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We did a little bit of Deya's Quest. We'll finish it up on Sunday. Want to thank you all for joining in. Have a great night, and I'll catch you in the next vid. Bye, guys.